Hello everybody, this is Havoc. Welcome to another episode of Oriental Empires. If you missed the last episode, I actually finished and completed one of the victory conditions of the Shang Empire. I completed the Son of Heaven victory condition, in which 75% of the population hailed me as emperor, so I was able to get that done, which is something I was really hoping to do. And then more importantly, I continued on after that episode to unlock 200 turns, which allows me to get to the other factions that were otherwise locked. Now, there are quite a few factions to choose from at this point. There's the Qin, the Wu, the Min. I'm going to butcher all of these, by the way, but it's really cool. I didn't realize there were actually so many factions. What I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to do one of these nomadic-esque tribes. I feel like that'd be a really cool thing to do. I'm going to focus on it for about 45 minutes, and I'm actually going to do an episode a day, maybe even a live stream, to really focus on until the 14th, which is the end of where I can send out content. So let's go ahead and do this. We have the Xiang, the Dingling. I like the Dingling just because they sound cool, and they're probably the only ones I'm pronouncing correctly. And then the Xianbei. Xianbei. I'm kind of thinking on doing the Dingling and the main, or actually the Xiangnu. They have cavalry units at 20% to kill chance. Power development has been reduced by 20%, but military development rate is increased by 30. Craft is increased by 30, even though thought development is reduced by 30. And that's pretty much, and they're herders, they're not farmers. That's pretty much what's consistent about the three nomad factions, is they all have a thought. Thought has been reduced. The Xiangyang, or the Xiangnu, theirs is reduced by 30, but they have the most military development out of all of them. I don't know, there's just so much. Power reduced by 30 is a lot. Their craft is increased more. Their thought and knowledge rates reduced. I'm thinking I may go the Xianbei. Interesting. I am going to do that. Craft development rate. We're going to do a maximum of, we'll do 600 turns. We will get nowhere close to there, but at least I won't have to worry about a point victory. We're still going to play on normal. The Xianbei are a Mongolic people living in the far east of Mongolia and the western part of Manchuria. Like most steppe peoples, they are excellent horsemen and live by herding and hunting. Although militarily formidable, they are rather primitive by Chinese standards. However, their craftsmen are outstanding and are particularly known for their headdresses of very thinly beaten metal. Alright, so we're going to hit that play game, and we're going to see what the Xianbei are like. Alright, so here we are right off the bat, and as you can see, we start out in the plains. This is obviously the northern part of the map. We have everything down here to explore. Has 1,666 gold. We making 166 per turn. That's awesome. Let's go ahead and just get him in here. We know what to do. Oh, never mind. Oh, I see. We only start out with a general. Interesting. So we don't actually start out with any units. I am going to recruit some right off the bat. Tribal Light Spearmen. While these are the poorest of the tribe, lacking skills in archery, they're equipped with simple spears and shields. Good for them. And we can't create. Oh, so how do we make food, I wonder? Oh, that's interesting. I wonder how we get food. I mean, we have flocks. But I wonder... We need to develop agriculture before you can construct farms. Very interesting. Okay. Increases noble happiness by 10. As you can see, noble unrest is quite high. Military service, previous grievances, insufficient authority. That may be worth it, but for now, I'm actually not going to worry about that. We're going to get our general over there. And let's move these guys. Actually, let's keep them in there. And I guess it makes sense to go ahead and move... Oh, I see. Grazing +2. So we... Okay. That's interesting. That's a different mechanic. Let's go ahead and dump this guy right there. Our general is going to move into this opportunity. A merchant lives here. Some useful information on local trade routes. Awesome. Let's go ahead and get into the development. We have a penalty of 30%. We could develop agriculture, which will allow us to create farms, but I'm actually going to do military drill so I can get some long spearmen. For crafting, we get a bonus of 20%. I'm going to increase my culture at first. Really help develop that yin and yang. And the reason for yin and yang is, of course, so I can get hot-cold therapy. But first, we need to research composite bow to give us noble archers. Alright. Very awesome. There's really nothing else we can do. I'm not going to build a bazaar. It's not recommended to build one until later in the game. However, I could build a granary. I think I will right off the bat. Just because they have that food stored up. That would be a really good thing to have stored up. This is cool, though. It's very different. Immediately, it is very different. Like, it's crazy how right off the bat. We have a new heir. Sweet. That's good news for us, which means he is in there. We need to get over there pretty quickly. You know what? Let's get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I may go over to here. Grazing is better than over here. Dry plains actually provide nothing. So we need to kind of get as much grazing as we can. And we'll see what's actually developed over here. And as you can see, there's some pretty big steps over here. Alright. We are going, let's see, we need to be 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's build it right here, and we'll build the settlement there. Our general goes here, and we are reducing our peasant, or our noble unrest pretty efficiently. Awesome. So we'll set up there, and hopefully that would actually give us kind of a advantage. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know, but our income increased. Encounter. I'm sorry, my lord, but I have no information that you not already know. Okay. Well, you know what? Then you're just going to go exploring for now. These guys are still doing good. I could build a pavilion, but I'm not going to, because that will severely reduce my income. There's nothing I can build here. Could build a pavilion, but I'm not going to. We actually need to probably bring our general down here. So we will definitely be doing some exploring very quickly. These guys are doing alright. How are you doing here? One more turn and they'll make that. Now that granary gives us 50, or costs 50 gold per turn, which is quite a bit, personally, I think. Alright, so it looks like we already got some bandits. Alright, we built a granary in Xianbei. See, I don't really want to build one of those yet. We could build another civilian, though, which probably wouldn't be a bad idea. It costs 500, but that's alright. Let's get down into here. You're just going to keep exploring. No, you're going to go down here. You're going to go here to settle the noble unrest. Awesome. Already looking pretty cool. Definitely going to be much more difficult, but I think we'll all still be pretty good. Hit that in turn. Oh, we researched. Oh, sweet, and craft already. That's very nice. We can do a pottery workshop. Enables foundries and clears forests. That'll work sometime in the future for us. What we really need to try to focus on is the ability to get a good army, a very solid army going, so we can start raiding and pillaging pretty darn quick. Progress in knowledge, the composite bow. 3 turns until yin and yang are achieved. And we'll do calendar for right now. Really nothing else. Hit that intern. There's going to be a lot of interning right off the bat. Now we don't want to get down into here, the dry plains. We get no food from that. We do get food from grassland, and there seems to be quite a bit of it. So it's something we are considering in the future. We have power unlocked. We could do signaling, or we could do agriculture. Agriculture, even though it takes 31 turns, I feel will be very beneficial to us. Hit the intern yet again. See what these nomadic factions... Ooh, here we go. That's a good one. There's a comet. Causes unrest. That's why we are researching those things, because that is not good for us in the moment. But yeah, we're going to stick to the grasslands. It makes the most sense. That's where we're going to get the most... the best situations for our cities. Increase authority. We need to increase culture. Shamanism is going to do that. Let's see. We can't really build anything else. I could recruit some more troops in 2 turns. We can recruit a noble, which is something we're desperately going to need in the future. Nothing happened there. Looks like we got ourselves a mine. But more importantly is some food. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is perfect. Picked the right spot to be exploring and colonizing. Go here. Progress in craft already. Man, we are moving along. That 20% bonus is pretty good. What sucks is we have huge bonuses in thought, knowledge, and power, but that just kind of comes with the territory. Now, let's go ahead and do decorated ceramics. Allow us to make a pottery workshop. Come on. I wonder if I could still get right there and take advantage of both of those. How many turns until I can make another settler? I can make a tribesman with this guy. And currently, they're making just as much as they're consuming for food. Alright, let's see what we explored. Oh, very nice. Let's go ahead and go there. Famous scholar lives here, maybe to entice him to your services. Sure, we'll entice him if we can. Can't do anything there yet again. What is this saying? Yeah, let's try and go there. Let's see if that works. So not a whole lot happening. We're doing a lot more exploring than anything at the moment. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Found a new city. It appears that we cannot. Ooh, a monastery. Peasant happiness by 2. We are going to build a copper pit. 16 turns, but that is A-okay with me. We have an encounter. We can pay 543 and improves our knowledge advancement rate by 7. Absolutely. Worth it. Now our penalty is only at 13%. And we have another thing to do over there. I need to bring our general, or the peasant. Actually, forget the peasant. Let's do the noble. No, actually cancel that. Here we go. We do have a general over here. Very nice. to be able to take advantage of that mine, which is good. Encounter. I'm sorry, but there's nothing we can do. Be that way. Let's go up to here. Looks like we might just be setting up a network of cities. I have no issues with that. Progress in knowledge, calendar. Let's do astronomy first. Oh, there's gold over here. Oh, snap. We're going to definitely want to build a new settler in 4 turns. Definitely going to want to settle here. Can construct a mine or rebuild or building here to exploit its value. Progress in craft, decorated ceramics. We're going to do ceramic roof tiles because that prevents things in earthquakes. And hopefully we don't die. We are greatly outnumbered. Oh, but we took them down. Suck it. Suck it, rebels. You bandit scum. Battle report was a crushing victory. Still very much worth it. The grazing and grassland is high here. That's perfect. And plus we could get a gold mine and a copper mine, which I think is pretty sweet. We have an encounter. We can pay 253 and improves our knowledge advancement by 50%. We get a bonus +2 now in knowledge. Very nice. I like that. And then progress in thought, shamanism. Let's do culture. So we're going to do ancestor worship. All sounds good. Good, good, good. Should probably move like right there. Maybe, or even hug it right there. There's another place to exploit. We are definitely going to exploit this place greatly. There seems to be a lot of ways for us to make some pretty good income right off the bat. An encounter. Pay 108 and show the location, map, resource, wild horses. What does this do? Holy cow. And there's jade there. Man, oh man, we are in luck, my friends. Let's go here. Let's go there. And then actually, you're going to build a civilian. Not 4. Just 1. And that civilian's going to come right here and take that territory. Oh, we took out more units than we wanted to, but that's okay. So we will crush them. You guys go here. You come here, pursue that guy. Clear victory, of course it's a clear victory. No other way. Yeah, we're going to set up just like right here too. Look at that grassland. There's gold there as well. There's a sickness over here. Heir succeeds. Oh no, we lost our general. That's awful. He died. There's a copper pit in Hulun. Sounds good to me. I just need to get down to here and then get down to here. and apparently build in this area. Nope, we can't reach any of that other stuff. High noble unrest. Culture, insufficient authority, and suppression. We'll go there. And Bixiang. Recruit 3 of those guys. Technology warning. We've beaten craft yet again. Let's go ahead and get a jade scrape so we can get in and take advantage of that jade. Bandits have to run away first. Man, there is so much metal up here. Unreal. Absolutely unreal. Let's go ahead. Where'd my settler go? There's my settler. Let's take that before it gets taken advantage of. We're taking advantage of that. Our Bixiang and Hulun obviously can't. I mean, the idea is to have an escort, excuse me. But sometimes you just have to... Oh, excuse me. Sometimes you just have to go with your gut. And my gut is telling me to explore these mountains. Doing quite well, I feel. I mean, I could be doing god-awful for all I know. It's always a possibility. Alright, so we're making -2, but that is no big deal. We got astronomy finished. Let's go ahead and do domestic horseback riding. I know it takes a lot of turns, but that's okay. No battle reports. I like those. Oh, crap. Go that way. We need... another recruitment. Send these 2 nobles to fight these dudes. Stacks without orders, that's okay for the time being. Alright, good. So they're not going to come after it. I may actually just put my guys right there. Seems as good a spot as any. It looks like I can't, so I'm going to move there. Move those guys there, and then we're going to continue moving down to this jade spot. Awesome. Hit that in turn again. There are stacks without orders. That's okay. Get 'em, boys. Some people are complaining about the battle quality. Again, you got to remember this is in beta. Like, everything has to be taken almost with a grain of salt. So I don't want you guys thinking, looking at this and not wanting to buy it at this very moment because the graphics look crappy. That is not the reason why you should be boycotting it, if you're going to boycott it at all. Alright, so we got our copper mine. But I could build a gold mine. Generates 40 income. What else was I going to do? I don't think there was really anything else I wanted to do. So we're going to build a gold pit. That's going to use up a lot of our money. But it'll be worth it. Going down there. You are going up there. Stacks without orders. Yes, I understand. Nobles against peasants. Sweet, so they moved on. We have crafted jade scrape. And we're going to go with armor. go there. You go there. You are at that point of no return. There's really not a whole lot going on. We are mainly expanding and trying to take advantage of all these precious metals, because that seems the right thing to do. It looks like we are attacking them. Doesn't appear to be much of a fight. Battle report. Clear victory. Job well done, lads. Now go there. You are going to go here, apparently. And we are going to go across. And you're going to continue to head down there. Sweet! I hope that my civilians moving do not attract the bandits. Sweet. It's found a new city. We got a copper mine there. A jade scrape, which we don't have the funds for. It gives us an income of 20. So does that, though. I don't know. We'll have to see here in a few turns. It's just cool that they're herders, so you're not going to spend a lot of time, especially right off the bat, developing that culture of farming. No, I'm supposed to go down here. There we go. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh, Scooby. Come on, fight each other. There we go. Alright, so we got that established over there in Shingle. And you know what, guys? I am actually going to call this an end to the episode. I know I said I would give a 45-minute episode, but I really just wanted to give a brief overview, and I'm actually not in the position right now to pull through another 15 minutes. Hello, everybody. I am just kidding. I decided to come back. It turned out not to be a thing, but I had already hit the save, and so we're just going to continue on like nothing happened. Even in the edits, this section may not even be in here, so we're going to continue as the Xianbei, as I have said throughout the thing. We have disease outbreak in Hulun, which is not good. Population of 5 has been killed. That's a lot of people. But we do move up quite quickly, I've noticed. Quite quickly indeed. Now, what we can do is we can build a bazaar. That bazaar will increase trade within, enables overland trade within 12 hexes. Trade value multiplier 2 produces items for trade. Internal trade is increased by 50%. Now, I don't have any other bazaars, so there's really no use in me doing this at the moment. However, let's actually go back over here just for a minute. And then, do these guys have a garrison? They do, and they have 2 nobles. So that's good. Anyways, we are building lots of things. We are going to work on building a copper mine. We have a copper mine here. Hopefully we can get a gold mine. We actually are doing the gold mine, aren't we? We should be. Yes, we are. Sweet. So that should bring in a lot of income, and hopefully we can start getting some trade within these settlements. Now, trade should be able to go through the mountains here, which doesn't make sense, but it works. So hopefully by building things over here, we'll be able to do this. Hopefully I am doing another half-hour part. I am splicing these together. High noble unrest! No! This may not end very well. Local factors, insufficient authority. And we can't really afford to do much else. Wow, that's a lot! Look at that! Local factors, distance to capital, insufficient authority, and that. Kind of have a feeling we're not going to make it very far. Isn't that what that sounds like to you guys? I hope not, but maybe we'll be okay. I'm hoping we'll be okay. There won't be any more of this rebellious activity crap, and we can get a move on. Still high rebellions, but it is going down. It is indeed. Oh, yep, it is going down. Sweet. Well, no worries then. We will build this city on rock and roll. See, we can get access to that one. We can get access to there, and we can get access. We have 3 sets of pits that we can have access to, which is awesome. What I need to do is I need to get exploring down there, though. And we can see what we can do up here. There's really nothing we can do. I think I am going to build the bazaar just because I need to. Like, I need income very desperately. And I don't think I'm going to get any time soon. Oh, no, we are increasing it. Sweet. Well, you know what? I am going to go ahead and build it. We're going to probably end up losing a poop ton of money, but that's alright. We've unlocked agriculture. This is brilliant. Finally. And then let's go ahead and get the well field system. We can finally... There's no space to construct farms. Oh, but there's no space to construct any, so it doesn't matter. Probably because these are actually dry plains, or just plains and grassland, and doesn't allow for that necessarily. We have built a gold pit. That's what gave us our income boost, I am assuming. Trade resources mining 40. So these people are going to be quite the mining race, even if that's not the actual intent. Simply because we have all of these these mountains to do stuff with. It will be very nice. We've explored a little more. We're keeping on exploring. We progressed in thought, in divination, so we are going to work on culture. We're going to keep working on culture, and we actually need to work on authority as well, because the high noble unrest... Actually, let's go back. Increase our authority, oracle bones. That will convince more people that we are serious about what we are wanting and demanding from the people, and to keep on working it pretty good. I'm going to explore what this valley does, because we need to get to these horses as well. Look at the ponies. Pretty ponies. They are a valuable resource, I believe, which we can trade. Yep. We can trade that resource, so that's good. Sweet! And we have trade in between places. We have developed silk, which means we have unlocked the silk weaver. And I'm going to go down here to advanced bronze casting, because that will give me authority as well. We have a knowledge bonus now, which is always awesome. And we are going to do hot cold therapy for when we go to war. Chi has increased, and we have built a bazaar. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now, I'm thinking I might take one of these guys and start exploring up here, because we do need to make sure that we don't get surprise attacked or engaged by other troops, other different peoples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh yeah, we can get to 12 hexes there. Now the smart thing would be to build one in Hulun. If we build a bazaar in Hulun, we can get these 3 settlements together, and they can be all awesome. Let's go to there. Actually, let's go there. We need to explore the map. We're really going to be spread out, but I think it'll all work out in the end. Just got to be able to get to those horses, and then there's a general thing we can do over there. We're all doing good. We are actually increasing quite quickly, which is good news to see. Who are you? You are bandits. I'm going to stay away from you there. Hit that intern. We're going to intern quite a bit, so I hope you guys are ready for that. There's really not a whole lot we can do. I need to build up my income so I can build up more of my economy, so I can build up more income to build up more economy. But eventually, we will be, I believe, a military powerhouse. We're going to go there. Nothing's being built. I still have a couple more turns until I can build a bazaar in Hulun. And so far, I don't think I'm going to get past these 3 guys. Need to be able to get to there, boys. Let's go there. Set facing. Go here. Again, hit that in turn, and then in the next turn we'll be able to start building a bazaar. Whether or not we'll be able to actually start working on other things like building up our mines, I'm really not sure. But let's go ahead and build that bazaar. 2 turns to end it. A stack is without orders. Ha! I need to make sure I know who I'm dealing with and where my potential enemies are. And then we may explore up here and maybe even get some trade going by building cities up there. Disease outbreak in Xianbei. 7 people died. There's a little bit of unrest going on. But other than that, nothing too serious. Let's go over there. This settlement, these people are just a completely different type of faction to play as. I can see a lot of the advantages, not a whole lot of the disadvantages currently. But I'm sure it will come. And I'm sure trade will flourish. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So maybe not, but at least we got trade going there, which will build up our army. Let's go here. You crazy nomads. Alright, still nothing. But you are going to go there. There's really nothing here. Get there. End the turn. Is there a battle going on? Nope. I think there's about to be. We have progressed in knowledge. Awesome. Hot cold therapy. We could do the 5 elements, which increases our culture by 1. Go there. You go there. I mean, look at that. We already have, what, 6 cities? I'm going to do my best not to expand too quickly. I know that's a big issue. We have progressed in thought. Now we need to do national myth and then a bonus for light chariots or increased farm production. We'll do to be able to build light chariots. That's awesome. Hit the end turn. There's a stack without orders. I believe you're right. Man, there's a lot of cities. Alright, we're going to move down a little bit. I'm going to move this dude over down to there. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot there. We could go here just to get the horse trading going on. But other than that, I think we'll be pretty good. I need to start building up so I can start building mines, so I can start increasing my income. It's all a big vicious cycle. Oh, here we go. That's really nice. It's a nice area right there. I quite like it. Technology warning. Progress in craft. Awesome. Well, let's go ahead and do 10 bronze. Can I issue any edicts yet? The well field system, that would give us a lot of money. How is peasant unrest everywhere? I'd say we're okay. Let's issue the edict. Yeah, that's nothing that we can't pay attention to. Hit that in turn button. Come on. There we go. Cities are doing okay. In fact, it's gone down quite a bit in a lot of the cities, so that works. And then we're making 110 per person, which I honestly thought would be a little more. That's alright. There is a stack without orders. That would be this dude. Actually go deeper into there. Definitely need to put a guy here, but I think I'm going to do one over here first, so that way they're by the river, and then build one connecting down to where the horse and the food are. We have a new heir. Awesome. Thank you very much, sir. Let's go down to here. And then we will just continue up through here. This guy's going over there. Come on. Wonder what's going on in the rest of the world. Hex grid. Yes, I understand about the hex grid. Let's just look at our stats real quick. It's not doing too great. Now, I haven't discovered anyone else. But let's go ahead and do this. Looks like our victory points are low. We are not even on the map hardly for cultural number of settlements. We do have tied with 6, so that's good. Our military strength is meh. Overall, we are not doing too great. But such is the nomadic lifestyle. There's some gold there as well. I feel we could become very, very rich. I'm actually going to do in Haloon. What, you saying that I can't get? What about Burr? Build a copper mine. Sweet! It's in the turn. There are stacks without orders. That is true. Go here. Hit that in turn. Come on. Ren increase. All right. Look at you, dude. You go, man. Nope, don't go there. You go here. Sweet. I like it. Let's go into there. We gotta find those other civilizations pretty quick, I would think. But maybe not. We're gonna fight these rebels. Bandits. Ha! Gonna see what's in this area as well. Go here. Disease outbreak in Haloon. Built or killed 5 people. Do we build? Oh, we did build a bazaar. That's right, a long time ago. Okay. Build a bazaar here, and we could actually be able to connect our trading resources. You're gonna come down here. Actually, you know what? We need to figure out what else is down here. That river would be nice to be able to play against. There you go. Take them out. Come on. Everybody move. An encounter. If we pay him 415, he will reveal the rivers and seas in this area. Dude, I can't pay that. So instead we're going to come over here. Ooh, or we won't. Nope. That's fine. We'll go there. We progressed in power. We've unlocked stables and gentleman rider chariots. Let's go ahead and get rammed earth wall. And then in bonus, we could get flaming pitch, but we don't even have anything like that yet. Let's get horse riding instead. And then a battle report, obviously we had a Zabattle over there. Going here. We could probably afford a small army. Let's do one set right here. And another set over here. Let's have 2 sets to go out and explore a little bit. Maybe take some people out. Hopefully that doesn't cause too much unrest over in here. We are going to see what this takes. And of course, none of the right units went out. Let's get down to there. Stacks without orders. This dude. You know what? Why am I doing this? Auto-explore. He can auto-explore. I'll let him do what he wants. Everyone else I pretty much need to have staying, pushing them where I want to push them. Dun, 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 dun. Fight! Oh, you did fight. There you go. Push them into the mountains and then kill them. Craft in progress. High 10 bronze. There's really nothing else we can do now. Logo graphic script would be good because it increases our authority quite a bit. But other than that, I don't see a huge use for it. You're going to come here and fight those guys. Then once I have enough money, be able to send people off to do some expeditions. Yeah! Kill them all! Sweet. Keep pushing. These guys have demolished those, so let's go down here. And again, there's really not a whole lot else that I can do, but we could see what is in this here place, this here mountain pass. Maybe they don't believe me. Okay, what happened here? There we go. Clear victory. There we go over there. You go there. Xianbei. Shingle. Stacks without orders. I don't give stacks without orders. Yes. There we go. I lost him for a second. Well, it seems like the battle's over anyways. I'm sure I killed them all. There we go. Chi increased. Good for you, dude. More dead ends. I'm kind of disappointed, I'm not gonna lie. Let's see, you guys are going down there. Oh, this is just a honeypot for other for other cities right here. This whole section. Very nice, very nice. I am excited to play as these guys. Once I get horsemen, I feel we'll be able to do pretty darn well and really be able to succeed. I just have to get to that point, and it is going to take a little while. Go there. We're all doing pretty good. Eventually I will need to have someone build a bowyer. It's just not possible at the moment. Again, not a whole lot has happened. We are almost close to building another mine shaft, which is really good. But after that, who knows? Progress in power. We've unlocked RAM. Let's go ahead and build some roads. That's good. 9 and 18%. Nope, that's fine. Just a couple more turns. Let's see. I could do that. Copper mine, gold mine, jade quarry. So I probably should have had to research that before I'd actually built the copper mine. That's alright. You live and you learn. There's some ponies there too. New power encountered, the white D. Let's see what they want. They are stronger. Let's see if I can bluff them. Nope, sure can't. I'm not even going to worry about it. Stock with stacks without orders. Wow, I can't talk today. No, that's fine. Awesome. Awesome. There's a lot of stuff right there. I really like all of that. There we go. Fraternal Harmony Pack. Sure. We progressed in power. Sorry, I was spacing there for a second. Let's get down to Priest King. Increases authority by 2. Now we could build a mine, or we could build a settler. I'm going to build a settler, so that when the baby's born, it'll... Did I say something weird? When we can get down here, when our settlers get here, we'll get down here. If I said something weird, I apologize. I don't know what came out of my mouth. Something happened in my brain, and I don't know if it came out of my mouth or not. So if it did, I do apologize. My brain seriously like won't stop spacing. I'm like trying really hard to concentrate on this game, and my brain's like, nope, ain't gonna happen. That's alright. We will get it all worked out. Nothing really important going on there. Everyone else seems to be doing pretty well, though. Can I build? I'm going to build a bazaar. Oh, I already built one. Okay. Then we should have trade. I don't know why we're not doing that. The gold mine costs more, so we're going to build a copper pit. Stacks without orders? Yes, for the time being. Absolutely. That way if I forget, then I forget. There's a fire in Shingle. Population killed 1. Glad it wasn't too bad. And then yeah, I think this will actually be the official wrap up. So we are moving a settler down into here. Let's actually move him right into here. He'll have a huge boost to population, and he will be a BAMF. Anyways, I do hope you enjoyed this first full episode. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. I only am able to post content until the 14th, so be on the lookout for more videos every single day from here on upwards to the 14th, and I may even post a bunch of episodes if I can to try and get some content out there for you guys to saturate it with. But other than that, yeah, we should be good. I do thank you for all the support that I've gotten from this game. It's nice to see other YouTubers coming to me for advice. That's kind of cool. I like being like the go-to guy at the moment. Even if I don't have the most views, I do seem to have the most experience playing it. And so yeah, again, follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Facebook. This is Havoc, and I am out of here. Peace!